as the Oilers and the Capitals go head-to-head for the first of two this season. Edmonton swept the season series last year, winning the games, and ripped up his knee. Checked by Chikrin, a shot from Stetcher, a save made by Logan Thompson. What a heater he's been on, Louis. 93 saves and 95 shots on net the last four. 2 shutouts. Here's Ovechkin driving to them with a backhander and a save made.
At this stage of the season.
Corey Perry sent it down low, cut off by Trevor Van Riemsdyk. Put too much sauce on that one. This will be an icing call against Washington. 3 minutes gone by.
The start has been strong. They've put the puck in behind. They've established a forecheck and some possession time. And against this Washington Capitals team, as you just mentioned, a very deep team, Jack, you got to wait for your chances. If you try and play north and south hockey, open up, turn pucks over, and give high-quality chances against, this team will make you pay. So far, so good early on, and for Edmonton, they're a very veteran team that usually knows how to buckle it down.
But the last 6 first periods, Edmonton has been outscored 14-4. Washington, as you know, Louis, is the #1 team in the league in the first. Here's a backhander still, and Draisaitl says, well, that's what I think of those numbers. He buries a backhander upstairs on Logan Thompson, and he's got a league-leading 34 this season, and it's Edmonton that strikes first.
Washington team that does have a good first period record this season, the best in the league. Face-off win, win your win. You're going to see Puck Colson gets to that puck first, little backhand to the blue line, and this is a beautiful little pass by Darnell Nurse instead of ripping this one through on the wrist.
After a quiet season in LA, where he largely spent time in the bottom 6. Connor Brown driving in right-hand side, a stick save made, takes it behind the Edmonton net over to Sandin. Carlson, Mangiapane fires this time off the blocker of Stuart Skinner. The rebound
was a big part of that cup win in 2018. Comes back, as you mentioned, back to the Capitals where he had that success.
Here's a quick snapshot by Nugent Hopkins and a rebound. The outside of the right post as Brown looked to get off the schneid. Seeking his first goal in 16 games. Janmark kicks it back to Nurse. Remains 1-0 by a whisker. Noah Philp. On to Perry. And he'll snap it in deep. Van Riemsdyk. Checked by Philp. Puck freed up, fair guard. Kapanen slashed it free. A drive by Kulak wide. Rebound, Ty Emberson. His wrist shot. Hit traffic in front. Scooped up by Dubois, back on it. Run into by Kulak. Fights him off. Looks to slam it in front. That was tipped away by Stuart Skinner. And here come the Oilers. Draisaitl, Darvinson, drop pass, miscommunication, and now Washington in 2-on-1. Protas and Wilson. Protas centers. Wilson scores! Tom Wilson buries the equalizer, his 20th of the year. That gives him his 4th 20-goal campaign and lifts the Capitals into a 1-1 tie.
But they make good on their opportunities. This puck, little drop pass that goes away. Goes to nobody except for the Washington Capitals, and as a result, a 2-on-1 the other way. Protas with a beautiful pass over to Wilson. And he just a little tiny elevation up over top of a sprawling Skinner as he has to wait. This puck comes across. I mean, that's a laser pass across from Protas. But he would be a guy to aspire to for a guy like me, no question. Rick Tocchet was a guy, you know, fought everybody, put up 49 goals. You know, Wendell Clark, a 30-goal scorer, 40-goal scorer 1 year, and a tough guy. You know, those were the guys that, you know, when I came up through, I was looking at saying, okay, maybe if you do everything right, you could potentially be a guy like that. Tom Wilson is that new player in the NHL today that does the same things. He can run you over physically, he can fight anybody, and he can put the puck in the back of the net.
There's a bit too far for proposal. Draisaitl open the scoring, dishes to Kulak. His shot redirected and a save on Arvidsson made by battling as Jeff Skinner. Slid to him, to Hyman, tucked back in for down. Interior pass busted up, intended for Mangiapane. Lead pass, Hyman on the move, and shot, and a save made.
Conversation on the bench, nice little chip pass to Skinner right away. Threads this through onto the tape of Hyman, who just couldn't get this puck to settle down right at the last second. He gets a good shot away. Really, Washington's ability to spend any time in their zone. They closed off the cycle. They got the puck out of their zone. The one stretch pass to Hyman led to a mini breakaway. So good first period, try and follow it up for the second.
Never materialized. Now Matt Roy, delayed 3-on-2 for Washington. Now a quick dish and a one-timer ripped into the glove of Skinner against Brandon Duhaime.
These guys go by him and they're out of the way. That little pass by Dowd, though, what a nice job.
Picked off by Nurse. 3-on-2 for the Oilers. Connor Brown tried to give it back to Nurse. Nurse knocked it down. Save! And another save on the rebound against Janmark. Somebody's pointing to the scoreboard, Louis. That's why you're on your butt.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, here's a chance by Nurse. Good save by Thompson on the first one. Second opportunity in the slot, denied again. Edmonton has done a nice job to get pucks on Thompson and traffic in front of him.
By Chikrin, bobbled away by Carlson. Punched ahead. Chikrin's back, Connor Brown. Looking, waiting, firing, and the save made by Logan Thompson. On the puck in the corner, McMichael, a blast by Roy, and he scores. I'm not sure Skinner ever saw it. That shot from just inside the blue line had eyes. Matt Roy with the goal, his second of the year, and Washington its first lead of the night at 2-1.
A wall right in front of Stuart Skinner here. There wasn't a whole lot of space left over. Look at this, 6'6" standing in front of him. Gets tangled up with Bouchard. It was like an eclipse. And he just kind of lifts the leg up as this puck comes through for Roy. He just gets a nice shot on net. Low, hard shot, knowing there's a screen in front.
Halfway through this hockey game. Draisaitl opened the scoring. Wilson and Roy have countered for Washington. Caps on the lead. Wilson a steal. Rolling puck will be lopsided victory. 7-2 in this building. Hyman had a hat trick. Off to Stetcher. Wrist shot. Off the glove of Thompson again. Can't handle the rebound. Still loose. Oilers dig, carve, and chisel.
Anywhere that he can hold on to it. So, I mean, they're bouncing off him. They're dropping in front of him. This one he fights off again. A little bit of a screen. The sharp angle shot drops in front of him. And Edmonton has been tenacious around the net. This is maybe one of the best I've seen Edmonton play around the opposition's net. At just being hungry for loose pucks. And you're right. There's a lot bouncing out of Logan Thompson. They haven't been able to capitalize on one of those yet, but if they keep on dropping.
This third period, both penalties in the game against Washington have been taken by Pierre-Luc Dubois. So the power play begins with a face-off with Ovechkin still out there, of course. McMichael will fire it in deep. Skinner juggles, turned it over, quick chance, and it's off the right pad of goaltender Stuart Skinner. Dubois would love a second look at that. It kind of rolled off his stick. Stuart Skinner got himself into some difficulty there. He's able to keep it out. And the Caps' power play expires. There's one shot for Washington. Nearly 4 minutes gone, third period. Here's Dubois in front, backhander, and that's off the post, and then it came back in off of Skinner.
The second goal they scored by Roy just after the power play expired. This is the drive up the ice. Dubois, who had that great chance earlier, threads a nice pass in through to Eller, and he gets a good chance. He rings iron as he goes to the backhand off the post, and then it goes right out to the slot. And two players just don't stop on this puck. I mean, this puck hits the post, and both guys continue on their motion.
Nicked off Skinner, who, remember, has won his last 9 following a loss. Draisaitl hands off. Corey Perry puts Edmonton right back in the game at 3-2.
Logan Thompson.
There's shrapnel on the ice, and the Caps are upset about it.
Something came over the glass, and he says it distracted him right as this shot is taken. Extension of the play, but a good job by Draisaitl. Fights off the stick and makes the pass across right there. I mean, this has no effect on Thompson right now, but he would have saw it come onto the ice earlier, but it has no impact on this goal whatsoever as far as Corey Perry one time in this one.
Ekholm carries the puck up through center. All of a sudden, 3-2. Kapanen fires, and a save made by Thompson. Has no idea where the rebound is.
Chance 3-on-1 develops here. Ekholm out to Kapanen, and I like this shot. If this one dribbles down like it has all night. I mean, a great save by Thompson, and he holds on to this one. Off the arm, into the pad. He doesn't really know where it is, and you can tell by the way he's looking around. Has this gotten by me? Is it through me? But he stands his ground, and Ovechkin gives him
available. Nugent Hopkins won a battle. Draisaitl to the point. Bouchard with 10 seconds. Oilers have to hurry. Tries on a one-timer. Bouchard kicked out. Hyman to the peak at the clock. Tried to center. Bounced around. Shot saved. Rebound at the horn. And went off the outside of the net. Logan Thompson needed one more great save, and he made it.